Fuck Booker.
Boxing fan, what it is? We're going straight to it, my man. Go ahead, bring us in, my guy.
Man, we are officially live at the top of the world with a very special guest next to me, the infamous Coach Omar of Pro-Olympic Boxing.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show today, man. It's always great to have you here when we're gonna keep some banter on this day.
Yes, sir. I love
it. Listen, we also got the great one in the house.
The one and only.
Tell him, the one and only great one.
The one and only, and right now, go Suns!
We go. We're actually
Let's go!
live on a Friday. As you guys very well know, the Suns are in a playoff game today against Golden State to get into the playoffs. It's a one and done game, so we're tuned in on the side.
Best city in the
If
world.
you see us react a little bit, you from Arizona, you know why. Let's go. Let's go. Listen.
Yes, sir. Viva los Suns. Look, check it out. We're all representing our gear and stuff. Hopefully we get this W. Well, no, we are going to get this W versus Steph Curry and them Warriors. Right now, we're holding them off. But we got to do what we got to do. So here we are, y'all.
Listen.
Welcome.
Coach Omar. We're welcoming everybody in, man. You're the first one we got to welcome, right, man?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to have you step right up here to the fucking microphone, bro. And as we're talking, straight up, I'm going to start you. Did you see the fights last week?
No.
You didn't get
I watched the highlights.
Oh.
I watched the highlights.
Well, listen. I'll kind of even fill you in, bro.
Yeah.
Very exciting fights. Both of the main events had their moments, bro. It did.
Well, he did see the highlights.
Tyson Fury.
Yeah, I did watch the highlights.
Tyson Fury waited out the dude he was fighting. That dude was dangerous. Through the first 3 rounds, he was definitely dangerous. He had his moments where you could see if he would have caught Tyson Fury, there may have been some problems, right? But Tyson Fury actually boxed him real nicely and then waited him out. And that dude, when he started to fade, he faded badly. And so then at that point, Tyson Fury just let him have a game with us. And then got some rounds in. Let me see, with Regis and...
I definitely super paid attention to that. I watched the Fury one, but it was boring, so I was kind of like...
Very...
I was bored about it, but...
Listen, very interesting fight. There was a lot of back and forth in that fight.
Yeah.
Regis
but maybe the highlights, whoever made the highlights will win that. Did a great job.
Listen,
they're the real
MVPs. Great job.
No, listen, like the fight was interesting because Regis had his moments. So it was an ass kicking at first, and everybody was like, he's being steamrolled, is what everybody thought, right? He's being steamrolled. And at one point, then he shifted, bro. And when he shifted, he took it into like another gear with him where he won like 2, maybe 3 rounds in the middle rounds where the fight actually turned, and there was a spot where you could say, oh shit, I could actually see Regis pulling this fight out if it actually goes that way, right?
If you get the ball rolling, but
but he couldn't. At that point, no. You know what I mean? Like, homeboy is very skilled. He showed his quality going at the end of that fight, and it was a great win, big win actually. I didn't think it was gonna be as big of a win when I heard the matchup as to when I actually watched it happen. Though it actually did. Very good fight card. Some of the big boys that fought on there, or it was interesting at least to see the British heavyweight boxing title, the Commonwealth title changed hands there that day. That was interesting to see too, man. Very interesting day of fighting, man.
Yeah, what I want to see is the Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
Wait. I
seen Fury calling out.
Yes.
Joshua.
Tyson Fury said AJ or bust.
But I'd rather get the 2 guys that got all the power in the world with no chins to go at it.
Yeah.
And then the winner of that to fight Fury. You know.
Hold on, Jalen Green just hit it from the fucking logo. Let's go.
Listen. As we were watching live, right, that was one of the things that...
AJ was at both fights, by the way.
Yeah,
listen,
it's a done deal with AJ and Tyson. That's what's going to sell out the stadium. Like, you can take that take that anywhere in the British Isles and sell out any of their humongous 100,000 people.
Wembley, dude.
Stadiums, bro. That's Wembley. It's where it's going to end up is Wembley. But, like, Anthony Joshua brings that extra level of promotional tool that they need that with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's record will represent and make that fight big, and then Anthony Joshua pulls in the counter. I can't tell you. As we were watching at home, and I was watching the fights at home, I was watching with my wife. Big shout out to Michelle out there, right? We're watching, and as my wife goes, she goes, yeah, I'll tune in. because the Greek God's gonna handle Tyson in that fight. And I was like, shit, she didn't even call him Anthony Joshua. He literally called him the Greek God. They said that in the last fight.
He's a big guy. He is chiseled
and sure enough, like that stuck. You know what I mean? And shout out to Vero up there too, but I know she refused to answer the question that day when we were asking if it was eye candy. But I sure as hell will tell you, for ladies who watch boxing, that fool is straight up eye candy for them, and they should be selling that part of it too. And I think it'll make it a massive, humongous fight when they actually throw down. I think that for a more insider fan, I would tell you, I think Wilder and Joshua would make more sense. I wanted to see.
I think Joshua will beat Wilder now.
Oh, wait. I gotta.
Yeah.
So a couple things. I had a different take on the Wilder fight. That was the one fight I did see. I saw it all the way through.
It was all over the place.
Not the Wilder fight. Excuse me, the Tyson fight. The Tyson fight. Excuse me. The Tyson fight was that the first couple rounds were watchable, but then after that, it did two things for me. A, it showed me that Tyson Fury is one skilled motherfucker. Like, the guy was just outskilled this guy.
So big, but so elusive. Man.
Like, he went, and I don't think in my life I've ever seen anybody switch styles from orthodox to southpaw so seamlessly like that. The jab, it was, but no, just seamlessly like that and be good at both.
Yeah.
At both stand, like it was impressive. Now, I didn't like the fact, to me, they just threw somebody in front of him for him to mutilate.
Yeah.
That, like, the last, 8 rounds, I was just kind of sitting there going, oh, I see what this is.
Yeah.
This was for him to get in the ring to call out Anthony
Joshua.
Joshua.
Shout out to George Santiago that just weighed in right now, and he said AJ KO's Wilder easy.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
I
disagree,
agree.
bro.
I agree, Santiago.
But hold on. Is
He
why...
has better fundamentals. A little bit better fundamentals.
A little bit? No, a lot of it. Wilder is sloppy and freaking messy.
It's just some neighborhood shit.
He's a clumsy ass fighter, bro.
Yeah.
If I may, I just want to say, so my pick, though, in regards to the decision on where AJ is going to be landing in regards to his next opponent, I do hope it's Tyson Fury. So for those of you 4LUV boxing fans that's been around for years and stuff, that fight was supposed to happen about 2, 3, maybe 4 years ago. I don't remember how long ago. I had my designer quick at it. I got some work done. I got T-shirts printed. I got posters printed. Only for 3 weeks before the fight went down, it got canceled. So I'm sitting on a design that didn't actually live up to its expectation, and I best believe I'm not going to have it redone. If that fight becomes official, I'm re-releasing that mofo so y'all can go ahead and cop that shit. Best believe that shit.
I told him
That's an easy call.
I'm just calling. I'm telling what it is. It ain't gonna be brand new. That's a throwback. But it's not my fault though. Them motherfuckers pulled out of that fucking plus. So we're gonna do it again once and for all. Finally.
Now looking at Anthony Joshua at the end of it, and this is my second thing. Other than the fact that, to me, I don't think I've ever seen anybody built like Tyson Fury just dismantle a fighter. Like it wasn't the fact that he was just so monstrous. Like, he just didn't look like he was fit to fight.
Don't look like a fighter.
He don't look like a fighter, but this guy was putting...
Pop that jab, dancing, twinkle toes and everything, man. Big dude.
He was having fun doing it if you saw, like, in the later rounds. Now, he did have a swollen eye and whatnot, but that was it.
That's heavyweight boxing, bro.
Exactly.
That's heavyweight boxing. Exactly. You're going to get hit.
But the second thing is looking at Anthony Joshua at the end of the fight, right? Does he look, when you looked in his eyes... Oh, you know what? I'm going to piss you off, all right?
Here we go.
Every time... Come on, where you at, Los? Every time you looked in Mike Tyson's eyes, he was ready to fight, right? You looked in Anthony Joshua's eyes on Saturday. I'm not sure that dude looked like he was ready.
Anthony Joshua has... Listen, the fights he has looked good, and he does not necessarily the fights you really... could go, oh, he's looking great, in great form, you know what I mean? He beat Ngannou in the first one, and then he beat Jake Paul. So, and it took him longer to beat Jake Paul than it did Ngannou. Like, So
he was playing with his food, dog.
last time he fought a real contender, though, he got iced out by the other British dude. Yeah, Dubois. Dubois handled him.
DDD worked him, bro.
And mind you, I'm a big Joshua fan, bro. I was going for Joshua in there. I was jumping for Joshua, trying to inspire him because I thought he was making that was gonna be his run to the title.
And you know what's crazy is he was actually the momentum was building up for him. He actually had Dubois hurt and backing him up against that rope. And Dubois threw that right hand, and AJ slipped it, and AJ was fucking cocking his and getting ready to come in and load it. And Dubois just freaking timed him perfectly.
He got there quick.
He walked in and boom. Game over.
Hey, listen, interesting on the Tyson Fury fight because George Chantel was still tuned in over here commenting, right? And he pointed out he had the tribute to Ricky Hatton his boots, right? Hey, if you did notice, that was very cool. The way Tyson Fury actually did give Ricky Hatton
and shout out to the homie Jerry, Mr. Valley to the Sun. He actually did give us a little heads up regards to that last week.
Yeah,
he had the knowledge and said, hey, just so you guys know, it's gonna be a tribute for Ricky Hatton and this and that. And sure enough, during that ring walking on, we just getting prepared. They had that whole setup and everything. And that was awesome. And rest in peace to Ricky Hatton. And shout out to all his family, friends.
All around the Tyson Fury card was actually good for his comeback, bro. It stirred a lot of fucking shit. Like it allowed you to tune in. Like I was gladly tuning in. I like the fact that it was on Netflix. That made it very good.
So there was more eyes. There was more eyes on that
and
stuff.
And on top of that, it was convenient for someone like me who's really busy. I saw it on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
You
know what I mean? So it makes sense.
Part.
I do like the way it having it on a big streaming platform. I can watch it when.
Yeah. The crazy part is for me. I say I watched it on Sunday morning. Literally, it was right after midnight for me. That kind of Sunday morning. No, but I wasn't going to sleep until I knew because I didn't want it to be ruined for me. I get up and then I see it and I'm like, fuck, you know. Listen, let me ask you something else, Coach Omar. You're in the house, bro, and there's been some fights recently. Did you see Tim Tszyu make his comeback the week before that?
No, I didn't watch that.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No.
Did you get a chance to watch that, Mr. LP?
I actually did not, man. I'm a big fan.
Listen, Tim Tszyu,
it's been a hectic couple of weeks, man.
He won and he looked impressive while winning. Having said that, there was a time in that fight where he got gashed with a headbutt. It opened up a cut that big on his fucking forehead, which was as big as the cut when he fought the North. And created the same amount of blood.
I did see that part. So the thing is this: what I hate to say, poor guy, his skin is prone to cuts. Yeah. Even if it's an elbow headbutt,
but listen, it was a headbutt.
No, I got you. But at this point though, it's already ripped and torn. It's gonna heal. You know, you can glue that freaking cut back together. But the smallest of fractures, the smallest of tension is going to rip it apart. So that's the target for every opponent moving forward, man.
Did you happen to see his trunks?
No.
It was Phoenix. Yeah, like that, bro.
It wasn't because of that.
No, it wasn't because of that, but it still was super cool to see Phoenix right across the belt line, bro.
Hold on. What are you saying? Like rising from the ashes?
Yeah.
Is that what he was? Was that his
Phoenix, right? But we're watching the Suns, as everybody knows right now, and he was wearing Suns colors in those trunks, so it was very cool.
That was well played by his team. Y'all do me a favor because the TV's behind me. What's the score, you guys? Real quick.
Suns up 7.
Let's go.
So we're doing we multitasking over here. Okay, we still gotta do our thing on Fridays and stuff, man. So the game's on. Let's go, Suns, man.
There's still
for real,
time
we're
for
representing
you
and stuff and everything and all. But yes. But anyways,
hey Rob, George says this because he's not getting cut. He's getting cut every fight now because he doesn't have enough time to heal in between fights.
Yeah, well, he's staying busy and he's fighting some. This is good point. And let's talk about this. Like he, even in defeat, the guy stays busy, and I respect him. I really, really do. And in all actuality, it could be the demise of his career. Very, I hate to say it, Fernando Vargas.
Yeah.
Fernando Vargas-esque.
Dang, they got me.
All the potential, all the skill, all the characteristics to be a superstar, but just pushed in too fast. And I do feel that's how Tim was as well. But Tim is a throwback. He's like, I don't care. I'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere, and I'll do what I'll do. And then he took it out. Then he's like, I'll fight this guy. And he took a fucking hellacious freaking scrap. And maybe he got that W. Then he took another guy and took it out. It's just... There's a reason why you have a PR management team, a publicist, the PR, the promoter, because they're like, all right, you need a couple. I hate to admit it, and I don't like it as a fan either. Gimme fights.
Hey, it's interesting.
You need a couple of gimme fights to get yourself back into the swing of things and stuff. But this guy, he's just like, no, I don't care. I'm the son of a legend. I'm gonna go straight back into it. And I got mad respect for him. That dude got heart. He's a G. And at the end of it, no matter what his no matter what his record looks like at the end of the day, it's the content within. Because just because you have multiple losses doesn't mean piss. He just took on everybody. Let me ask you a question.
That win for Tim Tszyu, they're saying that opens up the fight now with Errol Spence. Is that a fight you want to see, bro?
I would like to say that. I think that's a pretty even fight because
I think it answers a lot of questions, bro. Yeah, I actually do.
Yeah. It's a good comeback fight for Errol Spence too, because we don't know where he's gonna stand.
We don't know where he's at.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why I think I like that matchup, because a lot of people were hating on the matchup, where they're like, no, this or that or whatever.
I love Errol Spence, y'all.
For me, I think it'll answer some questions, because you'll know if Errol Spence is taking this seriously.
It's it, man. I love Errol Spence, and I actually picked Errol Spence to beat Bud Crawford, and obviously I was dead wrong.
Shame.
Yeah, that part. But I just don't think. I just think his body is failing him. That car accident was brutal, and the fact that he even got a couple of dubs in between before he took on Bud Crawford, respect. Like it still shows that he's got a heart of a lion. Respect to that, but man, overcoming such a traumatic incident, I don't care who you are, man. Like you're not a superhero. You know what I'm saying? Like your body, it took a beating. Maybe at the moment, you were able to get a couple of those W's, but you're gonna feel the rats. You're gonna feel your knees. You're gonna feel that back. You're gonna feel whatever it is that actually you got hurt about and stuff. And I think it's just an unfortunate situation, because I think, in my opinion, at the end of the day, when that book closes on the career of Errol Spence Jr., I think a lot of the fans are gonna be tossing out that what if, because in my opinion, him flying out the freaking car, going 100 and some miles an hour in that ridiculous, crazy accident where most people most people would have lost their lives. Hell, Salvador Sanchez was a speed racer in his enjoyment and stuff, and he actually did lose his life. But Errol Spence was blessed. Somebody was looking after him and stuff, and he actually survived it. But that doesn't actually mean that he's going to still be the same person that he was. And that's the factor.
And listen, if anything, bro, and I'll tell you this, as a boxing fan, if anything, it creates another big fight that we'll tune in for and have a boxing night for,
Yeah.
So that can't be a bad thing when you have another fight that at least draws interest, right? So listen, everybody at home knows there's some local things that are going on here in Arizona that are gonna take center stage. Coming up here, bro. You got one of those events, some info on one of those events coming up too, don't you?
There's an amateur boxing event tomorrow. Big Bros Boxing. I think it's called Battle in the Valley 3. It's at Cartwright Elementary School.
I saw the promotion on that. It looks pretty solid.
I don't know the timing. Maybe around 12 p.m., 2 p.m. That's a typical amateur time frame that they do. They host the shows at. But they always put on a good show. Big Bros Boxing always puts on a good show.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good, man. So make sure you guys get out there and go support.
Do you plan on attending that event? Are you going to be in the house for that one?
Yeah, I'll be in the house for that one. I don't have anybody competing in it yet. But hopefully soon, in a couple months, I'll have somebody competing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Excellent, man.
Mr. LP.
Yeah. So I was about to chime in. So you guys know, I love putting my face in the place and showing love to the boxing community. If not for the fact of this event that I'm about to discuss, I would have actually been there with my booth set up, front row center, doing my thing, and having fun with the kiddos and the boxing fans alike. But to all the fighters at that event that Omar just mentioned, I wish you guys all the best. I hope you guys all have safe enjoyment and able to go back to your family, peace, maybe beat up, ego bruise and snap, but the point is you get home safe, all right? Because anything could happen in that ring. People don't understand the severity regarding the sport, on how detrimental it could be in regards to your health. We put ourselves, fighters, you put yourself through hell to prepare yourself to be warriors and respect. So all you little youngsters out there, you guys stay focused and game. Good luck to you guys all. But tomorrow, we got Fight Club Phoenix going down in Arizona Center in downtown Phoenix. This is a very unorthodox type of event. They got a lot of things going on that's just disruptive. And disruptive is actually a word that a lot of the one percenters actually love, because if you can actually switch things up, it could be the beginning of something new. Now, it doesn't guarantee it all the time, but this is going to be something that we're going to give it a try. So, in this event, I believe the doors open at 5, fights at 6, and it's at the Arizona Center. Now, hear me out. They got 5 boxing matches, and 6 boxing matches and 4 MMA matches. All right, so they're doing a little bit of everything. They got vendors, they got food. They got food. They're doing their thing, and they're trying to do it, in the stars of the city and stuff in downtown Phoenix. It's an unorthodox venue. It's not like your typical event center where there's seats and stuff that's set up and everything. So for the majority of it, unless you know somebody or you're paying big dollar, it's going to be standing room only and stuff. But you're going to be enjoyed with a lot of activities and stuff that's going on.
It's interesting, right? So as a boxing coach, do you like seeing split events like that where you draw the MMA crowd?
I've seen it before at the Celebrity Theater. I don't know if it was an Iron Boy that was doing it, but the first few fights were like MMA fights, and then after that it was all boxing, a gang of boxing. There was like 5 MMA fights and maybe 10 boxing matches.
I like going to the MMA events, but I don't think that boxing gets any kind of love through the MMA crowd. I think the boxing crowd definitely shows love to the MMA crowd, and I don't think that's returned. I actually think that the MMA crowd doesn't show love and try to take control out of that. We literally can say we've gone to some of the MMA events, and still they'll say what's up to us, but it's not the same.
It's different.
As we get.
It's 100% different. And look, I wish all the fighters the best. I wish the promoter the best. As his man's the Mr. John Lennon, and that's not actually a goof statement. That's actually his name. Very nice gentleman. I had a chance to meet him a couple times and stuff. North Star Sports Advocates. He's he's a sports manager. And he's diving in and giving a shot regarding combat sports. He wants to try and see if he can trip things up and switch things up. And again, this is not a venue that you typically will go to for a fight night. It's the Arizona Center.
Make your way out there. Go say what's up.
They got to get it out. They got it blocked off.
Fuck all that. Arizona, the downtown Phoenix is where it's happening.
Yeah, well, of course.
You know what I mean? It's not unorthodox.
No,
that's where you should be.
Well, no, I'm talking about we're going to sport. We're going to boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Like I'm seeing where the ring's being set up and everything and stuff. It's just it's outside. It's different. And it's Arizona Center, so the beauty is what I also know is that they're going to get a lot of foot traffic. People walking by and be like, "Oh, so
it's outside."
What's going? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And shout out to all the fighters that are going to be doing it and doing it big over there too as well. Of course, I got to give a quick shout out to my peoples and shit, Emily and David. David, I did invite you to come through. You're not here, so I guess you got tied up and everything, which I understand because I believe you were hanging out with this team right here. Mero. Isaac Chavez
gonna do his thing.
Is the co-main event. I gotta correct myself because I thought he was the main. He's the co-main event. He's 9-0, 6 KOs, going for victory number 10. I was at the weigh-ins. If you guys follow us and stuff, you guys would have seen the live feed and this and that stuff. The kid looked fight ready. He looked good. His opponent also looked good too, and I can't wait for that fight. And nothing but respect to Team El Mero. Because as they were here at the interview with us a couple of weeks ago, I believe, 3 weeks ago, they told us they're going to give us some hats. And I saw them at the weigh-ins, and they actually served up the freaking matter. They're like, we are men of our words, and here we go, and dead ass, here we go. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Representing.
Way more important. I mean, way more than important with as cool as the hats are. Hey, Isaac, you promised me you're going to come back with that W so you can come chop it up with me in here. So that's what I'm really wanting you to come back with. Come back with that W for me, man. Dama's going to tell you, come get that W.
I was about to get there. I told him the same thing. I said, after you get that win, I'm telling him and Miguel, I said, after you get that win, can't wait to get you back into the studio so we can talk about it. So they're really all for it and stuff, man. I got nothing but respect for that team, and I can't wait to see how his career progresses after this particular night, and I look forward to it. I'm gonna be there. They're watching these Suns games. So what we just missed, man?
1978 Suns.
I fucking love this city. Love this city. She's so fucking beautiful.
AZ, baby.
Let's go.
Viva los Suns.
Continuing on the boxing banner team, and I'm glad you're in the house because this was one of the questions I've been waiting to ask you. Of all the big fights coming up, bro, which one's the one that intrigues Coach Omar the most? When you look and you go, damn, I want to see that.
Benavidez versus Soto.
Yeah, that's just a few weeks away.
That, man? Like, what are you thinking? How are you thinking the outcome?
I think I honestly feel like Benavidez would knock him out later in the fight.
Yeah.
Like around 10-11.
Yeah.
I feel like he'll wear him down. If you pay attention when Bivol, honestly, I feel like he beat the shit out of Soto.
Yeah, he did. He put it on Soto.
And he don't pack a punch. And Benavidez does. Especially like the way Benavidez does it. He does it in flurries. And the last shot of his flurry is the fully loaded shot.
Yeah.
And that's how he wears him down. I think he'll take him out.
And if we're being honest, this is kind of like a weighing out the situation because Bivol and Beterbiev are like the elite light heavyweights that clearly the Mexican monster wants to get his hands on, but he's taking on a common denominator here in Zuro. Now Bivol did box Zuro's ears off. Now, if Benavidez has a very hard time, that's going to be a lot of questions that he and his camp are going to have to go back and answer before they actually sit there and call out a name like a Bivol and see where it's going. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but I'm saying if that's the situation, that's a big factor right there because it's him testing the waters. Let's keep it 100%.
That's going to be the interesting.
It's him testing the waters.
For me, the interesting part is that there's going to be moments in that fight where Soto's going to dig in and give him a couple good ones. Now we're talking about cruiserweight division. It's a different level of getting hit. It's a different level of hitting.
It's a lot. That's some serious power.
Is David still going to be as impactful at that weight division? Is he going to be able to absorb the punches just as good in that weight division? He absorbs them fine at 168 and 175. We've seen it. That's one of the things that makes him an anomaly, right? He's going to take like 4 or 5 of your punches. He's going to walk through them, and he's going to keep coming, right? That's not. I don't know if that's the same. If we can go with that same design to beat Zulu in that way. Now, mind you, for me, I think he can outbox Zulu. I think to me, his boxing skill level is far better than Zulu's. So if he just outboxes him, he can cruise to an easy win. I also know that's not David's style to just cruise though. So I know he's gonna want to come for it.
He'll try to knock his ass out.
Yeah, but
that's why I
the
hope he doesn't go all out with it, because sometimes that's a trap for fighters too.
And I know I can't judge him on his first fight moving up to light heavyweight when he took on one of the top 3 in my opinion. Still, well, at that moment at least, Volstik. Volstik.
The Ukrainian bias is flying higher.
Hey,
you know,
hold on.
He said that if we had a Mount Rushmore of light heavyweights, that he would have Volstik on that fucking light heavyweight fucking Mount Rushmore.
Volstik would fight, dog. He's an Olympian.
Fight. Does he belong on that fucking Mount Rushmore?
Hold on. Let's.
Not in my opinion.
Volstik is best friends with Usyk and Lomachenko.
That's who he wants to put on the list. He wants to put Usyk on the list.
And they're all Olympic gold medalists. And they all trained in the same gym by the same trainers. Birds of feather fucking flock together.
He's gonna say right now.
Birds of it's Papachenko.
See?
Papachenko fucking honed all of them, and Usyk continues to give the respect to his due because those are his homies. Like, but Volstik never lived up to that level because there was just so much competition. I just remember seeing him when his battle. It was on ESPN Friday night when he took on Beterbiev, and it was the unification bout. Volstik had 2 bouts.
Yeah.
Beterbiev had 1, and I thought to myself, Volstik got this. Oh my goodness, what a battle! No, it was a great freaking fight though.
Sure.
He got knocked out though. I thought, in my opinion,
he does that to everybody.
I thought Volstik was up on the cards. I thought he was up in the cards until Beterbiev freaking got him and worked him down, and he got the knockout.
Hey, listen, 2 things. Still big shout out to George Santiago for supporting
my man's respect, dog. Appreciate you.
Because he even just chimed in and said Suns are pulling away, folks. Which lets you know
go!
He's actually watching.
Woo!
The second part of
my man, thank you.
The second part of that though, George just shot that to me. He goes, Does the weight slow him down though? Is
That part.
my question.
That part.
That's a very good boxing point.
Man, that's an excellent question, my
So
dude.
you're the trainer,
That's
bro.
an excellent question.
Answer
That's an
that for me,
excellent
Omar.
question.
I don't think so. I think he just doesn't have to cut as much weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He walks around heavy already. You know,
I
he just doesn't have to
I'm
cut
not
as much.
100% sure if it slows him down, or if it does slow him down, if it slows him down enough to where he won't be effective as a
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not taking nothing away from Zurbo. Zurbo can fight. I mean,
come on, unified champion.
Yeah, the only person who ever really gave it to him was Bivol. You know what I mean? But Bivol gave it to him. You know? So it'd be interesting, man. It's a very intriguing fight. I love the fact that you brought up that fight. We are local, so people are gonna go, hey, those are those Arizona guys bringing up the
Yeah, no, but
For
that's
me-
what I'm looking forward to.
For me, right, you bring up one monster, which is the Mexican monster. For me, the fight that I'm so ready to see, and I want to see
Ooh,
it
same day.
is Monster Inoue
And Nakatani.
taking on Nakatani. That's a very interesting fight to me.
Same day.
Give me your banter, give me your perspective on that, bro.
Almost very similar in a way by TKO. I felt like Nakatani was
Coming up
getting,
in weight too, right?
But he was getting touched up his last fight.
He was getting tagged a couple times, yeah.
In a way gets been dropped multiple times and things like that too.
He proved he could prevail.
But yeah, he's super risky. He takes risks,
Yeah.
and that's why he's super entertaining because he takes risks.
Scary money don't
But,
make money.
But he adapts very well. So I think he'll knock him out as well.
For me, I always say that for me, Monster Inoue, bro, we're being privileged to be able to see that dude fight right now in this generation. The fact that he just gets it on with everybody, and now he's getting it on with Nakatani too. Who that's
Let's get
another
it on.
dude that's on that level too, right? That's another person in the top 10. It's super interesting. I think Nakatani is not as comfortable at that weight as Inoue is at this point. It will be interesting to see how his training goes and what he's able to do with that, because that's another thing. He's a great world champion himself too. Not just a good world champion. He's a great world champion himself too.
Three division champion, by the way.
Those kinds of dudes, they may have an off fight or whatever. You know what I mean?
And a top 10. He's a top 10 in pound for pounder.
That's what I mean, though. Those types of dudes, they come through. They know how to adjust, bro. So he struggled maybe with the weight the first time up there. Now he's got to adjust and see what he brings. And those dudes do a good job of adjusting. So does it make me nervous? That's a super nervous fight for Monster Inoue, bro. That's a dangerous fight. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know what I love though? That's in May 2nd. The 4LUVofBOXING team had a chance to catch up with Jordan Martinez. And he said if this rematch didn't take place, which it did, he was like, well, who do you want next? He said, I want the winner of freaking Inoue Nakatani. I want to remind you guys of something, man. Last summer, when we had this young man come here a couple times and stuff, and we were following his career. Well, we've been following him, but seeing him grow and the confidence that he carries, man, is something else. And he said, I want to take on Monster Inoue. I want to get that title. I want to be the one that beats him. And I took the assumption that he was referring to maybe a 2-year game plan. And I mentioned it on our episode, and he looked at me and was like, no, I'm talking next year, by the end of next year. And I was like, wow, very ambitious. And here we are. This guy fought on DAZN, shined bright. He didn't get the W. It was a draw. Got signed with Matchroom, is now running that back, and I expect him nothing more than a victory off that. And I promise you, this kid, this young man, you guys got to look him up. He will be a world champion. Can't wait to see that, man. Respect to you, Jordan. Respect.
Straight up, man. We'll be there. We'll be ringside.
You already know. Sure, I told you, man. You better save me a seat ringside, homie. Sure, we got nothing but love for you, dog.
Coach Omar, recently, man, Lester Martinez became world champion at 168, bro. He's got one of the belts now, and he's also the next person in line for when Billy and Canelo take center stage. If Canelo is gonna want to keep that belt and keep fighting, he will eventually have to fight the Guatemalan dude. Be an interesting fight for me.
Yeah.
I don't know how to lead. You guys know my love of both, so I don't know. Should be interesting, but you know.
Guantanamera. That's what I was thinking of right now. But yes, Guatemala love, Guatemala Grussel, respect. Real talk, you guys got yourself a real one with Lester Martinez, man. I think he's definitely the real deal. Regarding how far he can go regarding his career, well, time will tell. But I can't wait for him to run it back with him, Billy. That's my part. But go ahead, Coach Omar. What's your thoughts?
So is that match already made?
So Billy and Canelo is gonna be part of the Netflix series.
So that's first.
Yeah, and Billy and Canelo will actually be the main event of when they're gonna do Mexico versus the United. I think it was Mexico versus the world for Turkey. Mm. Turkey's gonna put that show together. It's gonna be Mexico versus the world.
Okay.
And that'll be that on there. I'm sure Lester will have a fight on that undercard somehow too.
Yeah.
They gotta sell it that way. Even if it doesn't happen, they still have to get him on that card. You know what I mean? I've also heard, who else was it that was on that card? There was somebody else that was also named to possibly be on that card that was really big. This was on the United States side too. I'm pretty sure they had spoken of Benavidez being on that card too, because they were going to pitch Benavidez on the Mexican side, fighting somebody from Europe, which I believe that's the fight that is supposed to. It's either going to be Bivol or Beterbiev. That would be the one under. You could obviously see how many different angles they can go with, depending on the results of the fight. Yeah.
And at the end of it, Canelo still don't want that smoke.
Hey, listen, George just chimed in again, and he said Inoue cannot start off too slow in this fight, though.
Was Nakatani?
Yeah. That's a good observation.
Yeah, that's definitely a really smart.
This is the one where
thought.
If you get behind, you may not be able to catch back up, type of shit. Bro, you know what I mean? Like,
Nakatani is a pound for pound fucking fighter, and this is gonna be very interesting. And I love the confidence of our homeboy, freaking Jordan Martinez. He's like, man, I want to take either one of them cats. I'm ready.
And then your guys' boy Barrios, he was over there sparring with Inoue.
Yeah, Danny.
Yeah, Danny Barrios.
Yeah, shout out to Danny. That's what I told him last time we were in here. I was saying, man, look, he was getting to work, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was a beautiful thing, man. Danny's doing his thing. Big shout out to Danny Barrios, man.
Yeah, no, he's getting us up prepared for a battle.
Can we stop playing with our food and just put that the fuck away?
We'll see, bro.
What we got going on, guys? Give me an update on the game, man.
86-99 Phoenix.
5 minutes.
Let's go. Woo! Everybody, I demand, the Great One demands that everyone right now in the Phoenix area get down on your knees, say a prayer to Santo Booker for a win, for a W. Let's fucking go. The city needs it. Yeah. We need it.
Hey, those of you that don't know, you know how important it is to me.
George just made me lick my chops with his last comment. George Santiago, who's been commenting back and forth all night, man. Big up. He said Lester and Canelo packs any venue. I actually had told Mr. LP this before. There's a big
Guatemalan crowd
goes with the Guatemalan
because your crowd follows with the soccer.
You would pair him versus Canelo, who goes anywhere.
He's the first world champion, Guatemala.
First Guatemalan world champion.
Yeah. Crazy.
And understand, Guatemalan fans travel for their soccer team.
Yeah.
And he's gone to arenas. Arenas.
Oh, yeah.
Fields.
You all are crazy.
They played the United States in Nashville, Tennessee. So that's pretty much a United States stronghold. What the fuck they're playing, right?
Have you? Yeah.
It was 25,000 Guatemalans in that stadium, about 5,000 Americans. It was fucking nuts to see. I didn't even know there was Guatemalans in Tennessee. Shout out to all the Guatemalans in Tennessee.
There ain't no Guatemalans.
They ain't from there. They
I've
traveled.
been to Tennessee. There ain't no fucking Guatemalans.
They traveled over there, man.
They drew 30,000 people.
Let's fucking go, Phoenix.
It's nuts, bro.
Let's
go! I smell the playoffs.
Y'all got to excuse us. So yes, this is 4LUV Boxing podcast, but man, we are Arizona ready till we dead it. And then Phoenix Suns is on a do or die freaking mission, but it ain't over till it's over.
Yeah, boy. Yes, we are 3 minutes and 42 seconds away from the playoffs.
Live here until the moment that this game. Let me ask you another question. Another fight that's been getting talked about recently. They're talking about King Ride versus my man
Teofimo Lopez.
So Teo versus King Ride, man. How would you see that play out, bro?
I feel if it's Teo's, like he comes back right into that fight, I think he's not gonna be confident. I think
You think he's confident?
You guys, I'll be right back.
He's confident gonna be shot, and then he's gonna get hurt. You know.
Oh, so you would think maybe take time to come back a little bit slower.
Have a tune-up fight first.
So if done properly, like you said, who would you see coming? Like if Tio takes his time, comes back properly, and he is a confident Tio, and we're seeing a confident Tio going in against a confident Ryan, who would you see in that fight?
Then it's more of a toss-up for me. It's more of a toss-up because Teofimo was like coming up, he was knocking a lot of guys out, but then in a later stage of his career, it just stopped, you know, because he had those scary looking knockouts, right? Well, Garcia has that, and
kept it going.
Yeah, kept it going. So the only thing that he has to worry about is that left hook.
Which
and the straight right hand, because he showed us
problems, though.
He showed us he had a good straight right hand too. Yeah. It's just that he don't stick to the basics. But this last time around he did. But he did have an opponent that was a little bit easier for him to work with, which was Barrios. You know. Yeah. So he looked good against Barrios.
He looked good against Barrios, but Barrios was very limited as far as his skill set.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. Is the Teofimo's ceiling as far as his skill set is much higher. It's much higher, so he brings a lot more to the table as far as the skill set part goes, you know what I mean? It'd be interesting. I'd like to see that fight. I actually think that'd be an interesting fight if it actually is to take place, right?
Yeah.
Listen, Virgil Ortiz is still in the news because he's still not fighting, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your take on that part of it, bro?
It's just, he's under contract. He's under contract. You sign a contract.
You gotta own it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
You gotta read the fine print.
I trip out on that, bro, because it is what it is there. Like, he signed his contract. He was okay with it. How then do you shift off after that? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And especially for a promoter, I see the promoter side, you're investing money into this fighter, and then when it's time to go in and actually get the payoffs like you want to, it's not happening. That's a problem, bro. That's a problem, bro. Well, man. Hey, listen, we want to thank everybody who's been at home sharing this Friday night with us, man.
Are we wrapping up?
We're going to keep it going. We are going to wrap up with this first session, like I had said. We're going to tap back.
We're going to do a two-parter?
Yeah. So, thank you for everybody at home.
So we can finish off the game.
Go ahead, boss.
What's that?
Go ahead, give your shout-outs if you have any shout-outs.
Shout out to all my kids, my actual kids, my boxing kids, my fighters, everybody who supports prolific boxing. Go ahead, brother.
Shout out to the best city in the world. We're going to the playoffs in 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Okay.
Baby.
There is nothing like the playoffs in Phoenix, Arizona.
This is where I wanna be.
Yes. Let's go.
Riding with my loved ones.
Let's go. Yes.
All right. Hey, Viva Los Suns.
Viva Los
Friday
Suns.
night, do or die. Get that 8 seed and go ahead and play them thunder ass clown mofos.
Let's go.
But shout out to Almedo Medo. Team Almedo Medo, Isaac Chavez, man. Hey, a blessed man. You guys are real deal. I can't wait to have you guys back, man. It's gonna be a pleasure to follow your career and to showcase it. Thank you for giving us your time to be in the studio, and I cannot wait to see you in battle tomorrow night. It's gonna be great.
Isaac Chavez, do your thing.
I know you got that. I know you got that dub. I know you got that dub, my dude. I know you got that dub. And to all the people's out there doing it, watching it, enjoying us and stuff, I appreciate it. And any platform, we're everywhere. We posted it on all places too. So wherever you guys are seeing this, I appreciate y'all. Yep. And most importantly, I just want to give a quick shout out to the most important person in my life, my Jim, my Green Eye Monster, my son. I love you. And yes, I know you're watching it with the freaking little monkey face and stuff, but we are watching this tonight together, as always. I love you. Can't wait to see you when I get home, buddy. Love you. And shout out to the WrestleMania family and its peoples. Hey. WWE, bro. Can't wait. big weekend for the wrestling fans. But yes.
Isaac Jabez, don't forget your promise, man. You're going to come celebrate here at 4LUVofBOXING next week, man, after you get that big dub, man. Big shout out there, bro. Everybody who's tuned in, keep tuning in. Big shout out to George Santiago for being involved the whole night over here, man.
Respect, George.
Going,
man.
Big up, man.
Man, respect, box fan.
Boxing
I'm
heads.
not sure where you at, man, but you got to come over here to the station one day for real, You dig?
Boxing heads, let's keep tuning in. 4LUVofBOXING, always exclusive.
We're coming back with a part 2 in a little bit, y'all. Y'all stay blessed, though.
And just in case you didn't get it, go Suns.